What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the White Sea Deer channel. It is June 22nd, 2021. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I hope you're having a great morning, and I know you're going to have an even better day. Today, we got some news for y'all, but first I want to jump into the new games releasing today. First game releasing today is Dungeons & Dragons Dark Alliance. Dark Alliance brings the life of the world of Dungeons & Dragons to an explosive action brawler filled with real-time combat and dynamic co-op. Frost giants and vengeful dragons roam unchecked throughout Icewind Dale as invading armies of evil grow stronger every day. Now, 4 heroes must beat back the onslaught of creatures and defend against the dark. Dungeons & Dragons Dark Alliance can be picked up today on the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. I will warn the viewers, this game has gotten absolutely abysmal reviews since the review ban has been lifted. IGN, I think, gave it like a 2 out of 10. It was absolute garbage, apparently. It's just a grindy mess. Just to warn everybody. The next game being released today is Ender Lilies Quietus of the Nights. Long ago in the distant reaches of Land End, an unforeseen rainfall transformed all living things into frenzied undead monstrosities known as the Blighted. Faced with a calamity far beyond their understanding, the kingdom fell into ruin with no end to the accursed rain in sight. Meanwhile, in the remnants of this devastated land, a young woman named Lily awakens in the depths of a church. This is where your adventure begins in Ender Lilies Quietus of the Nights. You can pick that up today on the Nintendo Switch or PC. Apparently this game is supposed to be like a 2D Dark Souls type game, so it's very difficult. The atmosphere looks pretty cool, the gameplay looks really fun. Might pick this up. It's only $25. It's not a full $60 game. Might pick it up and play a little bit. The next game coming out today is Lego Builder's Journey. Lego Builder's Journey is an atmospheric geometric puzzle game that asks us sometimes to follow the instructions and sometimes break the rules. Take your time to experiment with free roam puzzle solving while immersing yourself in a poetic world of Lego bricks. Throughout the narrative, there will be ups and downs, challenges and celebrations. Figuring out who we are and what we become is the builder's journey. The breathtaking Lego brick world is brought to life with the most accurately rendered Lego elements yet to feature on screens, including stunning ray tracing elements. So the highlight of this game more so is how just insane the graphics look. This is one of the most detailed and rendered Lego games ever created. It looks uncannily real with these Lego pieces. Lego Builder's Journey will be available for purchase on both the Nintendo Switch and the PC today. And the last game I got for you guys today, it may have stopped the actual thing, but it did not stop the video game. Olympic Games Tokyo 2020, the official video game developed and published by Sega, is coming out today for everything, right? PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, Stadia, and PC. So not the next gen, but pretty much everything. One of the pictures I'm seeing here is Sonic the Hedgehog running in a sprint. So this game looks interesting. It looks like it's just an Olympic Games simulator with a Sega twist on it. The Olympic Games are back, and this time it's your choice for glory, your chance for glory. Whether you play with friends, family, or go for gold in the global leaderboards, this is a party game that anyone can pick up and enjoy. Prepare to unleash the competitor within you as you create your athlete, customize their skills, and pick the perfect costume. Why settle for standard sportswear when you can take center stage as a pirate, astronaut, or cowboy? So this looks goofy as hell. It is $40. It's not a full price game, so if you're looking for a goofy party game, this probably will be right up your alley. Alright, for our first news story, Niantic, the software developer behind Pokemon Go, has come out and said that they are preparing to roll back some of the pandemic-related changes to Pokemon Go. Changes include the distance of which players can interact with Pokestops and gyms will return to normal. Also, the incentives will come back for actually going out and walking around and looking for gyms and Pokestops. Luckily for those of you that really enjoyed some of the pandemic changes made during the game, things like increased incest duration, walking requirements for Go Battle League, requirements for challenging trainers to battle, max gifts in inventory and gift opening limits, and 3 times Stardust and XP for first Pokemon catch of the day will be all permanent from now on going forward. Niantic also announced that it will be putting incentives out for players to go back outside and play. Only some countries will see these changes, as obviously some countries are handling this better than others. Niantic said it wants to do this in a staggered way as everyone returns to the outside world again. These changes are aimed at restoring the focus of Pokemon Go as movement and exploration in the real world. These changes will be introduced slowly and carefully to make it more exciting to explore the world around you, said Niantic. So if you're a Pokemon Go fan, congratulations. Things are going back to normal for you. I'm glad to see that they actually made some changes during the pandemic. I think that was very smart on their point. And I'm just happy to see that even now the video game industry is starting to get back to normal. We really need it. We've been struggling. So everyone go out and enjoy Pokemon Go. So the next story I got for you guys has caused kind of a mixed reaction. Final Fantasy IX is getting an anime. The anime will be developed by French Cyber Group Studios alongside Square Enix, with the hopes of beginning production at near the end of 2021 or beginning of 2022. Now, I've read articles saying that this game is perfect for an anime. I've read articles saying that it's absolutely unacceptable that they're turning it into an anime. I just don't know. I've never played Final Fantasy IX. Apparently it was one of the most innocent and wholesome games in the whole series. So I can understand the attachment that people have if that truly is the case. Either way, if you're a Final Fantasy fan, let me know what you guys think of Final Fantasy IX possibly becoming an anime. I'll probably watch it. I might play the game too beforehand just to get a feel for it. Again, never played Final Fantasy IX, just wasn't one of the ones in the series that I ever picked up, but it looks interesting. Alright, next story on the list is that Death Stranding will be getting a director's cut, confirmed as a PS5 exclusive. So I guess the trend of director's cuts has made its way into video gaming, which honestly, no, I don't like it. I hate it. I hate everything about it. We already pay $60, $70 for a video game, and then you release a Game of the Year edition and charge us another $60, and then you want to release a director's cut and charge us another $60. This tactic is geared towards the wealthy, plain and simple, or people that have a problem and can't stop buying things. Just to put out a director's cut, I can't. What? Now, really tell me, when it comes to the director's cut, is there really that much more in this that you couldn't just sell as a DLC to the game? Charge people $10 for some add-on content. That is perfectly acceptable. But the fact that they're going to release an entire new game and just label it the director's cut kind of makes me sick. Now, to be fair, Death Stranding is almost more of an art piece or a movie than it is a video game. So if any game needs a director's cut, I guess it would make sense to be Death Stranding. But I don't think it excuses the fact of slapping a full price tag on basically the same game with a little bit of extra content on it. But hey, if Death Stranding's your jam, if you're a huge fan of Hideo Kojima and you got some extra cash laying around, I guess buy a second copy of the game with some more stuff. Alright, last story of the day, the Tekken X Street Fighter crossover is officially dead. This is not to be confused with a Street Fighter X Tekken, which, yes, that's another game. This game was first announced in 2010 and it's been kind of in a development hell over at Bandai Namco for the past 11 years. Even though most people figured that this game was already cancelled, it has never been confirmed up till this point. The developer Katsuhiro Harada has come out in a YouTube video stating that, yes, this game is canceled. We're not working on it anymore. They did say that they got to about 30% done. They got character models rendered. They got a lot of movements down, but that's about all they got to. I actually kind of want to equate this story to a story that I talked about yesterday. If you guys remember in yesterday's video, and if you don't, go check it out right now. Bayonetta 3 developer got upset about fans saying that they thought the game was going to be delayed or if it was never coming out because they hadn't heard anything about it in almost 4 years. This is why gamers ask the questions. This is why we get confused and we think things like this, because there's game developers out there that basically cancel a game but never say anything about it. And it was kind of like halfway through a YouTube video in the offhand. This is a title that's big. It has a large fan base, both Tekken and Street Fighter. This is huge for the fighting genre, that this is a dead game. This is why gamers don't necessarily trust developers all that much. So there you go, another example of why the Bayonetta 3 developers have absolutely no business getting upset at fans for thinking that their game is delayed or might not be released. Give some info to the fans, at least talk about something. You don't gotta reveal any details, just say, yeah, we're working on it. Luckily, anybody that had any holdout for this game, Tekken X Street Fighter, you can rest easy now, knowing that the game's not coming out. move on to another project. All right, everybody, and that was the news for Tuesday, June 22nd, 2021. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. It goes a long way to help me grow the channel. Really appreciate all the support, everybody. And as always, I'll see y'all in the next video. Love y'all. Take it easy now.